former railways minister, senior Bengal political figure, joining us at the India Today conclave. Can we have a round of applause as we welcome Mr. Dinesh Trivedi?
My big hello to Calcutta, the city of joy, and I wish I was there physically. But as situation would have it, I'm there emotionally with all of you. And I think, Rahul, it's just a coincidence. It reminds me of the day when I had resigned as the railway minister. And Mr. Puri, if he's sitting there, he would remember I was not slated for the India Today conclave, which used to happen in Delhi only. And then they grabbed me and said that, I was having lunch with Henry Kissinger. So he said, no, you have to come. We have to have a special slot. And here I am today, India Today conclave and another resignation. So I think India Today has some special relationship with me. So Mr. Puri, Rahul, thank you very much for having me there.
You do have a flair for the dramatic. We love having you. But what's with these dramatic resignations? I remember interviewing you when you were railway minister. You had tears in your eyes after the budget when you'd increase the rail prices. And now again, what is with Dinesh Trivedi and dramatic, unexpected resignations?
No, Rahul, I am very emotional and very sensitive. And I think that is the minimum a human being has, no? And there is nothing dramatic as such. It was happening, जिसको कहते हैं ना मंथन चल रहे थे मेरे सिस्टम और सिर्फ मुझे नहीं सबको पता है कि कुछ हो रहा है. And then there comes a moment which I said, I don't know how many of you could hear that. जो करता हूँ वो दिल से करता हूँ. वो अंतकरण में जो आता है वो एक मोमेंट होता है और वो मोमेंट तभी आता है जब उसके पहले मंथन हुआ हो. So it was not anything pre-planned, it just happened. But before it happened, there were a lot of manthan and a lot of things because you understand the party which I personally was instrumental, a part of it with the leader. And if I have to leave that party, there are emotional involved and there has to be some very substantial good reason. And whatever I said on the floor of the house, that is it. There is nothing less, there is nothing more.
So you've been on the political fence, as it were, for quite some time, not just weeks, months, but actually years. Why is it, Dinesh Trivedi, that you've decided to take the political plunge and leave the party which you say gave you so much and you've been so close to?
Yes, so what's the question, Rahul?
Why did you leave the Trinamool Congress?
No, I told you exactly. See, what happens that if you are part of a party, you have to be in that frame of discipline. And I'm quite a disciplined person. And when you see so much of violence happening, the showmanship, I couldn't deal with corruption. Every day somebody or the other would come कि मेरे घर में रंग हो रहा है और आपके लोग आ गए पैसे मांगे. ये मुझसे नहीं सहा जा रहा. And every day if I go to parliament and give a speech, and the speech could be very critical of some of the policies. But some of the insecure leader will insist that I abuse the prime minister. I abuse the home minister. I said, why should we do that? Bengal culture is not of abuse. Bengal culture is not of violence. And I just couldn't take it. Then there comes a time. So every time, Dinesh Trivedi did not abuse the Prime Minister of India. Dinesh Trivedi didn't abuse the Home Minister, Amit Shah. Why should we abuse? Please understand, if we talk about Rabindranath Tagore, if we talk about Mahatma Gandhi and Netaji, why should we abuse? Vivekanand, that is the land. There is no place for violence. There is no place for any kind of abuse. Do you know when Mr. Nadda's car was attacked? In one of the television interviews, I condemned. And I was condemned for condemning violence. How long can you take that? Then I said that Bengal needs to get into 21st century, 22nd century. And Bengalis all, I consider myself as Bengali. They are full of brain. They are peace-loving. They are philosophers. And if there is any place in the world after Silicon Valley, it can really happen, not only for the namesake, but really. Because that's the brain. And why should this brain go somewhere else? I think Bengal needs to really find its own strength. And believe me, it will find. How it will find, I don't know, but it will find because enough is enough and people have realized. I will tell you lastly, there's something called peace and prosperity. If there is no peace, there is no prosperity. So we need peace in Bengal. And that is what I was getting a little frustrated. I'm sitting here as a member of parliament and I can't do anything about this violence.